Hey guys, so I wanted to talk today about the idea of the prosperity gospel. You see, I'm no preacher. I could be one, but I could just as easily be a serial killer that you see on Netflix. So let's not, let's not jump to conclusions here, you know? Um, it seems to me that who I am sort of reflects in the scriptures that I read and in the media that I consume and in the world that I take part in. So, having come from a long line of entrepreneurs and success and intellect and much joy and also much pain and chaos, I can say that I've lived pretty much everything by the time I turned 27. I've lived the cliche storybook like everything. And so this led me to knowing that that wasn't all there is, obviously, or I wouldn't be here, but that there was something more. So there's a linear experience going on here, I think, within each of us. And, disagree with me on this if you want. Oh, that's not convincing rhetoric, Jake Jones. The Sicilian cynics would say that rhetoric was the only thing that matters. And Plato would be like, nah, fuck you, dog. It'd be like, fuck you, what was his name? Cynicus. I'll just use it was a specific philosopher, though. Started with a G, I think. Anyway, there's a reason we can't remember his name. Gynecology, whatever you want the fucking name to be. And this dude was basically like, all you need to know is rhetoric. It's the most Sicilian shit I've ever heard next to whacking your next door neighbor. But anyway, there's it's real shit though. I make fun of all people. I make light of all ethnicities. But I think I realize, man, I gotta talk off the cuff because so much of what I've done lately has been scripted. It's so scripted, like it's award show worthy. And, the bits and all that. I want to show you also some of the less polished parts. I want to show you some of that too. I want to show you some of that. I want to show you what I really got going on. And not just to flex, bro, because I'm over flexing. I don't fucking care about flexing, bro. I'm anti-flex. I'm all about the anti-flex, bro. I don't give a fuck. I'm like simple life, simple maxing. Not simp maxing. And simps, by the way, have been given the biggest rap out of anyone, because it's like now it's like you just say hi to a chick, all your homies pop out of the bush like simp. Oh my God, I'm holding hands going for a walk. I'm a guy she actually trusts being around late at night. They shoot the silly string at you and shit. Bro, I'm just done with these fucking corny ass motherfuckers who don't want no, they don't want no tail. You know what I'm saying? They don't want no love. In any case, it doesn't have to go down a specific way. It just is what it is. But like, bro, let's be real. Like, the guilt and shame of people is something that I've been made highly aware of for a long time. And I'm just sick of it, bro. So I think prosperity gospel has kind of aided and assisted my life in many ways. Certain interpretations. The flip side of that, of course, is that woe to the rich and woe to people who are, who say they got it all put together and such. Because that would indicate a certain lack of humility on their part, right? A certain rigidity of thought. And that can cross a whole spectrum of human behavior. It's not just like, it's like, what is rich? You can be rich in thought. You can be rich in calories. You can be rich in antiques that nobody wants. You know what I mean? It has nothing to do really with fiat, fake-ass Fugazi currency. Like euros. Have you seen euros, bro? Have you ever seen a stack of euros? It's literally Monopoly money. It looks like Monopoly. I would rather have Monopoly money. It's probably worth more at this point than the fucking euro. Bro, I don't even know. And I love Europe, dude. I'm living there. I'm not shitting on Europe. Europe's got a lot of things going for it, probably more than the U.S., just from my limited perspective. But in any case, I understand, like, bro, there's all types of cool shit going on all around the world, and you can say you're either all of it or you're going to be 1% of it. You're only going to be the 1% that the eye and the human mind can see, or you can say you can begin to identify with that broader scope, that abundance of imagination known as the Father. Metaphorically, it's known as the Father. And this is what most religion, though certainly not all, they won't readily tell you that, because it's like, you know, it's based on gnosis. It's based on so-called hidden knowledge. It isn't actually hidden at all. You just got to seek and you shall find. You dig what I'm saying? So, I mean, this is kind of OG talk I'm spitting here, and I'm sure there's so much more to it, but, bro, at some point, you just got to, like, play the cards you're dealt. Anyway, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm assuming that you did. So, yeah. Jake Jones Comedy. Peace.